Hi, this is Bill Scheid from the Djembe Academy in Winston-Salem. In this video, I want to talk about the difference between class versus practice. So class is where we learn what and how to practice, and practice is where we embody what we've been exposed to in class. So one more time, class is where we learn what and how to practice, and practice is where we embody what we've been exposed to in class. It's not that one is better than the other, there's no value judgment, but in my experience, it takes both to really move forward. For example, if all you do is go to class, no problem, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, going to class just for the value of the positive and uplifting experience in the community and the energy is great. But if you go to class and then you think, well, I don't actually have to practice this stuff because when I want it, it's just gonna happen. In my experience, that's not always the case. You know, you're in a performance situation and there you are on stage and the energy's high and the adrenaline is pumping and you think you're gonna just, you know, rip some solo phrase that you saw one time in class and never practiced. In my experience, you don't necessarily rise to the occasion, you kind of default to what you've practiced. In other words, when you're in that moment, what's gonna come out of you is what you've embodied, not what you've seen one time. And practice is how we embody all the stuff we've been exposed to in class. If all you do is practice, on the other hand, then you kind of get a little bit old, you kind of get a little bit stale, you kind of get into a rut. The value of class is you get to learn new material, you get to see new things, it expands your mind, it expands your ability, it expands your listening, it gives you new material to work on embodying. You know, for me personally as a musician, the goal is that the music plays the musician. In other words, that I'm no longer necessary. When I say I mean the thinking, self-conscious block of thought that identifies itself as I in everyday consciousness, right? The goal is that I am not there anymore, the music plays the musician. And in my experience, it takes two things for that to happen. The first is the musician has to be willing to step aside and let the music play him or her. But second, the musician has also the responsibility to do the work here so that when the music wants to play, this instrument is as ready as the djembe or the dunun or whatever the instrument itself is that you're playing, right? This is an instrument and this is also an instrument. So there you go. Class is where we learn what and how to practice, and practice is what we learn, is how we embody what we've been exposed to in class. They go together. For more information on the Djembe Academy and to find classes with the TTM certified teacher near you, check out our website at ttmda.com. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Bill Scheid from the Djembe Academy in Winston-Salem. I'll see you on the next video.